Welcome back, everybody,
to another week
of your favorite crypto podcast,
sometimes crypto
The Unscripted
Crypto Podcast.
Heyo.
Hey yo.
We've been gone for approximately 2.5 weeks.
By the time this is out, it'll be 3 weeks that we've been gone on a hiatus again. We're just like, what's a podcast?
We live
We
busy
meet once
lives.
a month at this point.
We live busy lives. Headaches, not so much headaches. Mostly just life.
Yeah.
That being said, since we've been gone, there's a lot going on in this world.
Not just that. Our last episode was us discussing Iran being attacked by the U.S., and the very next day on Saturday, the U.S. did a military strike.
That's right. We did talk about that. How it's very possible, and then next day.
No, because I brought up that John Kiriakou on the podcast. I said where the U.S. is probably attacking Iran Monday, Tuesday, and that podcast I heard it on that same Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So the attack occurred on Saturday, right after we recorded.
Yep.
Everything happens right after we record.
Yeah. So that's kind of getting frustrating right now, but.
And we also said that Cuba would probably be next on that list, and Cuba is currently on that list as of right now. They're starting to play ball with the U.S. It's been a shit show. We don't.
Yeah. So what makes you say that Cuba's next on the list?
The
active,
news, Trump said it.
What did he say?
He said Cuba's next. Before Iran, he said no, don't worry, Cuba's after Iran.
Mm.
And not even at this point, it's not even military strikes. It's just foreign aid is not going to Cuba. Cuba's struggling right now.
Dude, that reminds me of this skit. It was a little Instagram reel, and I'm assuming it had to be Marco. They're impersonating Marco Rubio, or someone relayed a message to Marco Rubio, and they were talking let's say, oh, Trump sent a message to Marco Rubio, but it was this is a skit. This isn't real. He's in Spanish. He's oh, Cuba sí, Cuba irán primero. So yeah, Cuba's sure, but Iran first. But in Spanish, Cuba irán primero.
Yeah.
And then it was miscommunication.
Yeah, because in Spanish he said Cuba's first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but in
Cuba
English,
first.
it said in English it said Cuba first, and then in Spanish, in English, it was Iran first, and then Cuba, essentially.
Yeah, the skit was funny. It was a small, short little thing, but
The one I like seeing is the one of Marco Rubio wearing all different get up. He goes,
oh yeah,
he's just
Prince of Persia.
Prince
all
in
of
Cuba
them.
wearing a Castro hat type of an ordeal, being the new leader. What a which on the end of the episode we were hopefully it works out for everyone. Kind of cheering the attack a little bit. No, I wouldn't say cheering the attack. Cheering for the people of Iran to be free and Cuba and everywhere Trump has.
Like you said, that we have said. Ultimately, if America does get involved, we do want actual progress to be made
for those countries that we are.
For those countries, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
At the time, we didn't have the Iran thing didn't happen yet.
No,
we were saying
it happened at 4 in the morning on Saturday.
Shortly after we recorded.
Literally.
Yeah, no, the whole Iran thing is I want to say it caught me by surprise.
You were caught off guard. It probably caught you because you are off the news. I listen to podcasts
even though we literally talked about it right before.
Yeah.
I was oh wait, we talked about this yesterday. I was William brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Baseball World Classic occurred. That was one thing. What else? The Fed made an announcement.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you want to roll off of?
Dude, I don't even know. We're so rusty at this point. I don't even know where to go. Where should we start? Oh, I mean, let's start with this. Venezuela won the Classic World Cup. I mean, the Classic. What is it? It's not called World Cup. No. Baseball World Classic. I don't watch baseball.
Yeah, Venezuela won against
they beat
USA.
Well, I mean, the more impressive one was them beating Japan.
That was a crazy game.
Japan has all the big dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like not only just that, it's just like everyone at bat was hitting straight
homers,
nukes. Yes,
we were watching that. We watched that game. That's the only game I watched.
Yeah, straight out to the outfield. And if they weren't hitting the outfield, they were literally like 6 inches away from crossing the ball. There was one right there that Venezuela hit right up against the wall. Like literally, if it was just a little bit higher, another home run. Here. Yeah, but close game. Japan had the lead for a good portion there, and then Venezuela came back and took control.
Venezuela came back in an impressive fashion. I think it was three at bases, right?
What was it?
It was like 3 at bases, 2 at bases, and they hit a homer to get the lead.
Yeah, dude, I think all the scores there came from home runs. Pretty much.
Yeah, also. No, I think that's what happened. I think the first one I think Japan did it first. They had 2 at bases, 1 homer. They got 3 points. And I think Venezuela answered with 3 on bases.
Yeah, later in the game. Yeah, because
the next inning.
Yeah, because the game started off hot. That game started off with.
It started Venezuela, off with was it Venezuela?
The very first pitch, Venezuela at bat, home run. Homie.
Yeah.
First pitch. And then Japan goes up.
Mm-hmm. Or was it not Ohtani?
Yeah, I think it was Ohtani.
They hit the first homer for them. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Ohtani. It was the other. I think it was another one. Another Japanese dude.
I don't know. I don't remember their names. I was just bandwagoning. Just watching the games just because it's like, this is exciting. This is going on. But Japan also responded. First pitch, boom, home run.
Yeah. It was good.
That was a good game.
Baseball has never been so exciting.
The other game, though, Venezuela versus USA, that game was not very exciting.
USA got spanked to do.
USA was in the rear. Venezuela was in the lead for the vast majority of the game. I think the second to last inning, USA hits a home run with someone on base, so tying the game. And then they got Venezuela came up to bat, made another run, and then the last time that USA got up to bat, they got striked out. Yeah, all that happened in our hometown.
It was all in Miami.
All in Miami.
That stadium has never been more at capacity than for like those games.
Yeah, the Marlins team could never pull that off.
That hurt.
It's just facts though.
Oh no, mind you, I forgot to mention this one. Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat scored 83 points.
Oh yeah, that was that same week
that also happened, and everyone hated that. That was a huge criticism on that one.
Really, there was hate on that?
Super, dude, so much hate. They were like, "Oh, it's because he shot 43 free throws. They were fouling him. They were forcing him the ball. This and that." It's like, yeah, what do you think every other player does when they're that close to like 83 points, to the 81 that Kobe left? They don't do the exact same thing.
Yeah, they're like, stop letting him shoot.
Obviously, they're all gonna go for the scoring.
Yeah, and then it just leads to fouls.
Because at that point, the Wizards mind you, Bam in the first quarter had 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You said the Wizards.
Oh, that's a team they were playing.
That's okay.
Oh, I said the Wizards because the reason the Wizards were fouling was because Bam already had 30 points in the first. He had another 20. Like by quarter 3, he already had 60 something, and the Wizards didn't want Bam to score 83 on them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
that makes sense.
Exactly. So there was hate because they were saying, oh, Bam, they played against a garbage team. They had no one on the field, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, when Kobe got 81, he wasn't playing a good team. He was playing a sub 500 team.
But still, like, even if you're playing
you still got to get 83.
That's a lot of points.
You got to get 83. And if the other team's fouling him, I mean, I'm not going to say like all fouls are super hard. Like there are some fouls that are a little soft for me, like that they called on Bam. But like they still did hit him. It just wasn't like, I don't think that affected the shot. But nonetheless, 83 is 83.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Impressive indeed.
Everyone's a hater. Dude, Trump did something today that was hilarious.
Yeah. Did he? I was gonna say, I was like, okay, it seems like we've had a lot of fun already on this pod. So
no, bro, this one was hilarious. So I believe Trump was hosting
hilarious good or hilarious bad?
Dude, honestly, it could go either way.
That's okay. What do you do?
Bro, he said this and it was hilarious. He goes, because we had the Japan's prime ministers over here.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing. I don't know. I really don't know. I just know what the reporter asked and what Trump responded.
A tea ceremony?
So, whatever. No, huh?
A tea ceremony. I said.
Maybe, I don't know. But they're whatever. The report. They go questions. Reporter goes, I have a question, Mr. President. I'm not doing the accent. Mr. President, if you knew that you were going to attack Iran, why didn't you tell your allies? And Trump's response, without skipping a beat, he goes, Japan didn't tell us about Pearl Harbor.
No. That's crazy. No. That's a crazy statement.
That was hilarious. Insane.
With Japan there?
Like, yes.
That's wild. That's actually insane. The guy is so unhinged. It's funny. It's too fucking funny.
You know what's crazy is just like Biden, he is a grandfather. The only difference, he's a witty grandfather. Biden was a sleepy grandfather.
Yeah.
Trump is like, I'm gonna say the wild things that an 83-year-old person will say.
Yeah. That is true.
Essentially.
That does seem to
a degree. So was Biden. He would say whatever came out. It just sometimes wasn't coherent.
Yeah. Just the things with Biden just came off like it just came off as like random. It's like, wait, what? Like it would be like, what do you say,
dude? But still hysterical. Like Biden also had funny moments. Trump talks too much to not have like any stupid amount.
Yeah. But the thing with that statement is like, Japan wasn't an ally. They were literally the enemy at the time. So you didn't really answer the guy. He didn't really answer the guy's question either.
I know, but still, tell me that's not like.
No, it was pretty.
That's like telling him like, why would I tell you what I'm going to do if you attack the horse?
Yeah, wild statement.
I think if we are already on. So anything else happened? Actually, forget what I said. Anything else happened that you want to say? Because I have another one, and this one's not so good. This one's bad.
No.
It's not funny either.
Well, we should save that one for the end, for later in the pod when the viewers start dropping off.
I think they already dropped off with the first one.
No, probably not.
Go for it. You're right. Well,
I was just gonna. Mm-hmm. What? Go for it.
I was gonna say I think Bitcoin was at the same price when we recorded last time, since last episode.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say.
70K?
When did we record?
I'll pull up my
It was-
calendar. The 27th of February.
27th? Okay. All right, no, Bitcoin was a little higher. Bitcoin, when we recorded, on that day's low was 64. On that day's high was 68. And we're currently sitting at 71,000. Oh, no, 70,000. Correction, my fault. Saw the wrong number. After we just made a little run to 75K.
Yep. Yeah, that's very important to state. We did hit 75K and reject 75. Which leads me to wonder, what is the fear and greed index looking like for Bitcoin right
20.
now?
Last time I saw it, which was yesterday, was 24 or 27.
Oof. Yeah, well, right now it's sitting at 30 according to CoinMarketCap.
All right, that means I probably saw it at 27.
It's fearful.
And dude, super fearful. But what I find look, I'm not saying like crypto's hot. We're definitely we can say that compared to last cycle, there was no alt season after Bitcoin hit all-time high. None of the all-time high indicators were really hit, except like the only one that was truly hit, if we want to like consider like still in cycle, would be time frame. We said it would be around October. Yeah. We definitely peaked in October. We definitely fell hard November, December, like 6 months straight after October, actually. So the only thing holding true is 4-year cycle as of right now. Nothing has proven that otherwise.
Yeah.
And the current climate will probably keep it that way.
Yeah, probably. I think I took a picture of my dad's like notebook. I saw that he had a notebook. Started flipping through it, and he took some notes. Specifically on Bitcoin, and he had predicted that Bitcoin was gonna get anywhere between $108,000 and $150,000, with like pretty much our same timeline. But he's like, this is the range, and I think he had put like a playbook on there. Let me go grab the phone.
Alex went to grab his phone to show us the picture of his dad's notebook. Next time we'll have his dad on just to give us the next prediction.
Yeah, honestly. Let's see if I have a picture going here, because I don't remember if I took a picture. I did not take the picture. I think I thought, I was like, oh, I should probably like refer to this again. And
you probably didn't have a phone at that time.
Yeah, honestly, probably true. Yeah, because I was like, oh, this is pretty spot on. And I remember going over with him, because he did it. He said he spent like an hour or two just doing some math. And he's like, okay, so this amount of months pass, this price is going to go up like this. And then after that, we're going to see X amount of months pass, and they're going to go down. His like assessment is, timeline wise, is exactly where we're sitting at. But his price is the one that was like, that looked like it was pretty spot on. I don't think it was 150. I think it might have been 125. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's 150, it's a bigger range. 125, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think also, it was 125.
What I hate is that I feel like it happened to us last cycle. The exact same thing happened. We said before cycle top, even like months like probably bear market, like probably when bull market started, we're like, okay, price will probably, like, once we got to 70K, we're like, price will probably reach 100 and 120. Once we started going up, our number also went up. We're like, okay, we're already at 120, like 100 this, we could probably see 150, 107, maybe 200.
We can't do that next time.
Next time we can't do that. First number we stick to. You know why? Last cycle, one before this one actually, we were like, oh, Bitcoin probably get, like, once we started talking about it, we're like, oh, like maybe 50. And then pricing moved a little up. We're like, okay, could be 60s. Then price was like at 30, 35. We're like, okay, 100K Bitcoin, maybe even 120K Bitcoin. Right? And we got to 69. and we're like, oh, we're going to the moon. This time we didn't say we're going to the moon at that price. We were like, next step, maybe if it does this, if not, we reject.
Mm-hmm.
We were also thinking prolonged cycle at that time. I'm still on the prolonged side. I have 4 years to beat that to be a prolonged cycle technically. If price stays relatively up, like if it goes down 50%, I'm not gonna say
it has gone down 50%.
No, not 50.
What was the peak of Bitcoin?
126.
Okay, and what's it at now?
71.
What was it at last week?
60. 60.
That's
yeah,
half.
50%. That's half. Well,
so no prolonged cycle.
No, because they were expecting Bitcoin to go down to like 50s. I mean, not 50s.
But it doesn't matter. It dropped 50% from its all-time high.
But what if we do the thing we did last cycle when it dropped 50% from its all-time high and then created a new all-time high? It just did it differently.
The thing is, last cycle was also weird because we broke the all-time high before the halving event.
Well, I meant like last cycle, not this cycle.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not not last cycle, last cycle. So what I'm saying is it can still be prolonged, like extended.
Mm-hmm.
It will just need to, after it just dropped 50%. So this is the argument now. Regular bear market would dictate we reach 50%, we only go sideways and down for another year until October, give or take. Right? And then that's when we start accumulating again. So then I think it's like another 6 months, 7 months, like start the bull market, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
To be prolonged, it's, as you said, drop 50%. It would have to start to climb back up very drastically. Like, because last bear market, we didn't go up from 13,000 to 30,000 in like it took time to do that. I'm saying if it does these exact same moves upwards, like very, I'm not assertively, but like, I don't know the word, but like, fudge, I lost the word. Assertively, dominantly.
I don't know what the word is. I don't know what word you're looking for.
But if Bitcoin just goes up, not dominantly,
oh,
it could,
spontaneously.
And then beats. No, definitely not. What I'm saying is,
not
Bitcoin,
spontaneous.
I think, because wouldn't it break the bear, like the 4-year cycle though, if it were to go up and make a new all-time high after it dropped down 50%? It would, because of the time frame, I believe, in my opinion.
Well, it kind of depends on what it has to do that like now. Because if it does that, well, not really, not now, but
no, it has until before October. Because this is the bear market; it's a year of bear market. So if we're to make a new all-time high in a bear market, or even get close to a new all-time high, or get back to 100K.
Yeah, it would technically have to do that
before October.
Within like, within like the next year.
Exactly.
October is theoretically where we would see market bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then a accumulation after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
So if it does it before a year, it breaks the 4-year cycle.
Kinda, yeah.
Last cycle, we didn't after once November hit, we knew we were in a bear market. We didn't have any.
It would be a little bit different though, because if it waits until after October, to explode up, it'd be very similar to like the last cycle, like this just previous cycle, where it broke all-time high before it was anticipated.
Yes, we did do that, but we did do it once we were already in accumulation phase. Like it did a deep in the accumulation phase. Yeah, you're right. A deep bull, like we were bull market at that point upwards. And I'm looking at the chart now. So last cycle, we did have big moves, but they continued downwards. You want me? Let me share real quick, so makes it easier, I guess. Wait up, I have to open my system settings to allow this.
And to open up your system settings.
Because to allow it to share the screen.
Oh,
I can't do it.
what?
Yeah, I can't do it. Because I have to close and open Chrome. And I'm on Chrome with Riverside. Whatever. Quick. So once we went down, we went down for a while, and then our biggest bounce up, not from like that candle. What? No, I went too far back. Give me a sec. Here. So if you don't count the first one, just like when the second one ended, we went down strictly like all the way. Like we did have a moment where we ranged from the 17th of January of 2022 all the way to right around here, the 14th of March in 2022, where we did break up for like a 25% move. And then we continued going downward. And our peak last cycle was in November. So my theory would be, in this situation, it would have to break, like it would have to go back to 100K to be considered potentially ending that 4-year cycle within this following year. We don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't see that as a viable statement, because it could very well reach 100K and then just fake out and drop down, which is a trap. It needs to break all-time high.
I wouldn't say it needs to break. I think it just needs to get. Because then the assumption is what? It's going to drop down another 50% from 100K? Or 30%? Easily?
No, 50. 50%. Down to 50.
Then I'm not disagreeing with you on that. It breaking all-time high solidifies breaking the cycle. I'm arguing that I think that's that hasn't happened. It has happened in Bitcoin, but it hasn't happened in that way during like those specific sections of the cycle. Definitely, Bitcoin has large corrections.
It would. Yeah, I agree. It would be out of normal.
It would be an outlier from previous cycles if it did that change. Mm-hmm. But clearly, cycle change every year, every cycle. They're not the same, and as of right now, very few things stand as like consistent. Like as of right now, we can say 4-year cycle is consistent. You can also say the Bitcoin clock, which almost broke, is still valid and consistent for now.
The Bitcoin clock?
Yeah, that
almost
the Bitcoin
broke.
clock that goes.
Yeah. Hasn't broken.
Hasn't broken. Almost broke. Election lows. I'm iffy on.
That broke.
Yeah, but it's different the way it broke compared to the other ones, because it went down. It was there for a few, but it's bounced back up and it's above it. On other ones, it doesn't. It goes below it. Or I mean, it's done the same thing, is what I mean. And that doesn't go below it, but it's done similar. Because last cycle, it didn't break below it, but it did hit it. Here it broke below it, but bounced back. It didn't continue to push below it. I think we're getting too nitty gritty with it. 4-year cycle still on. Keep it simple.
Pretty much.
right? Buy more
Pretty
Bitcoin.
much.
What I will say, alts have bled drastically, but Solana's holding pretty well compared to last cycle.
Solana?
Yeah, because FTX collapsed, all that.
Yeah.
It dropped down to $8. We're still holding at 88, 90 right now. 89, yeah.
Trying to
So
open up
definitely
trading
doing
view.
better off than the
I haven't
last
opened it up.
cycle. Huh?
I haven't opened up trading view in a while.
I believe you.
Probably haven't done it so on this computer.
Oh, yeah. You know what's doing really good? Google stock.
Oh yeah?
Google stock is sitting at 305. And it peaked on February 26th at 340. Google's doing good. Dude, I don't know if I own Google. Damn it.
This guy doesn't know what he owns.
I don't own Google, actually. I think I sold it.
This guy sold.
I think I sold it.
Yeah.
And
That's
Nvidia
unfortunate.
is interesting because it's just ranging at the 178, at ranging at 170s all the way to like 200s.
Yeah, Nvidia is a beast of a company, dude. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. Have you seen the latest announcement, or like, I don't know if it's the latest announcement, but it's the latest announcement that I've seen.
Well, no, I don't think so right now. What was it?
So the CEO was doing a presentation, and he pulled out a robot onto stage. He's like, "Oh, we trained this guy within a virtual environment, pretty much like teaching him how to walk and how forecasting how the environment will react based off of how he's walking. So like over snow, the snow will push around a certain way. The robot, mind you, is not shaped like a human. It's actually not shaped like any like.
It's not humanoid.
Yeah, it's not humanoid. It shouldn't even be alive. Rather, it's shaped after a snowman.
What?
A very famous snowman, one might say.
It's Frosty?
It's Olaf.
Oh. Dude, get out of here. It's always going to be Frosty the Snowman. It's never going to be Olaf.
No, it was
always
Olaf.
Frosty, never Olaf, guys.
No, it was definitely Olaf.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I think you just made me feel old.
Yeah.
The thing is, you said snowman. I'm like, bro, Frosty.
I said the thing is, I said famous is the word, because in the song is like, oh no, that's a reindeer, the most famous reindeer of all, right? So I don't know what the song for Frosty is, but no, it's Olaf. They trained Olaf, and then they made an animatronic.
The snowman, something like that.
I don't remember. I don't have kids to sing Christmas songs to.
But you were a kid and they sang them to you.
Yeah, but that was like forever ago.
Old, dog. That's what I'm saying. You're making us feel old. That's literally what I'm saying.
I'd rather live in the moment.
That's fair.
Like, William, you could ask me what I had for breakfast yesterday. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
You didn't have breakfast.
I did. I actually do remember what I had for breakfast. Yeah, I do remember, because I've been eating the same thing for breakfast.
I remember what I had for breakfast.
Mind you, I've been eating the same thing for breakfast for the past 3 days. Boiled eggs and an apple.
Boiled eggs and an apple?
Yes, sir.
Dude, you'll get shredded off of that.
Yep.
How many boiled eggs? 3 or 4?
3.
Okay.
Should be 4, I feel.
Why you say I should be shredded, but...
I eat snacks.
I eat snacks. Dog, because you're eating boiled eggs and an apple.
Yeah. Anyways.
So I heard this on Hermosi. I should follow it too, but I don't. whenever you want to eat a snack, you have to ask yourself, do I want chicken or do I want chips?
Mm-hmm. And if
And
you want
say
chips,
you want you
you're
don't
not
eat.
hungry enough.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But then my thing is, I can always eat more chicken.
I could always eat more chicken, but that's gonna get you.
Exactly.
Lean.
So it's like, I think what you need to do is just get some chicken, cut it up,
And just have
and
chicken
freeze it,
ready to go.
ready to snack on. What a mess of a podcast this is at the moment. Continue.
What was I talking about? Olaf?
Frosty the Snowman. You said the most famous snowman. I said Frosty.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
said Olaf.
yeah.
And,
I was talking about. Oh yeah. Because we took fucking breakfast. So yeah. So they trained Olaf, and he brought him on stage, and it's a full animatronic Olaf. He's like, we're partnering with Disney so that we could have this guy at the park, and they're gonna be producing even more like robots that they could just have characters walking around in the park. So in like Universal's magic not magic what's it called, Epic Universe, Epic Universe, yeah, they have the Boston Dynamic
Optimus.
dogs
dressed. My fault.
dressed as the dragons from the baby dragons, at least from How to Train Your Dragons. So I'm like, dude, robotics is like cutting edge right now, or like it's getting there. I would not be surprised if you were to go to Animal Kingdom in like 10 years, we could say 10, in like 10 years, and they just have a bunch of those aliens
Avatars?
just walking around. They're not avatars, but yeah. I don't remember the name either.
I don't remember the name.
Alien. If you're watching this and you're a big fan,
They're upset.
Yeah,
Dude, I have it like in my head. I can't.
the thing is, what bothers me is that I don't know it, but I know as soon as I hear it, it's gonna be the Navi.
I know it. Yeah. The Navi.
As soon as I hear it, it was like, dude.
Immediately. How do I now remember?
So yeah, so there. I would not be surprised that like Disney just has a bunch of Navi and like
Walking around, talking to you.
just walking around, dude. Maybe even taking care of the stands.
I don't think so.
Not for that one in particular, because like you would have to
That's-
do a complete like rebrand theme type. They might do one restaurant where the Navi would be like in a
Yep.
very like environment of like their thing. It would take a lot of like, what's it called? What are their engineers called? Dreamers? Dream engineers?
No, it's not Dreamers.
No. Disney engineer names. Imagineers.
Imagineers.
It would take a lot of Imagineers
Dude.
to work that out.
Since we're all over the place, you bring up something I saw today, which was the Iced Coffee Hour had Andrew Yang on, which we were a big support. Well, I was a big.
Who's
supporter
Andrew
of
Yang?
Who he ran for president against Hillary in 2016. Yang was it 2016?
No. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was 2016.
It was 2016 for the Democrats. UBI $1,000.
Dude, the thing is, he's a businessman. I thought he would have done such a great job.
And that's when I said, that's when William said, everyone is racist. Because the Asian, in my opinion, was better than the email lady.
Who was the other Asian that ran for president on the Republican side?
I don't know.
He was Indian.
Vivek?
Vivek.
But that was for last
election. I know.
Which
But
I
like,
also said everyone should have voted for him because that was the guy.
that was the guy. I thought
That
Yang
was the guy.
before,
And he
the
wouldn't
year
have been in the
before.
Epstein files either.
I felt like Yang the year before, beautiful Democrat. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cycle. The
Yeah.
election period.
Yeah.
And then Vivek for this time around. But no, we got two old guys.
Again.
Again.
And the only reason Kamala didn't win is because she didn't separate herself from Biden. If not, she would have probably won.
You think so?
100. Bro, if she goes, I didn't agree with a few of his policies. I know I'm in power, but I can't really like go against him like that. I really wanted to just make I think the border is too weak. I think this and bro.
Okay, I see.
If she puts if she would have put some distance, the issue is since she was in power, well, her party was, it's harder for that to sway. But if you say no, I wasn't able to speak my mind. I would get shit. Like if that's true, right? Easy victory against Trump, easy, because they would have been pushing the same agenda, which is we're different from Biden.
Valid statement.
Which this is old. Like people have said this before. She did a whole book tour on this, like after she lost and everything. People have been saying like if you just like been saying I'm not Biden, and putting distance, easy win for her in my opinion. And if also just saying we're gonna push crypto forward, she would have gotten Axe's vote.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. But
she would have said, I want crypto to be number one in America. She'd been like, maybe I don't like the old guys, man, because she's a little younger.
Yeah. And she's easier on the eyes.
Definitely.
Like,
when I look at Trump, I, as a balding man, only look at his hair. And I go, dog, you're holding on to the thinnies at this point. But I was watching Yang on the Iced Coffee Hour, and they were talking about AI, and they also mentioned robotics, and they talked about how he wanted the UBI, and they brought up how Musk has, when we reach to like, we'll have so much surplus of things and money that no one will have to work because all these companies will just pay you not to do anything because that's how much money, because everything becomes so efficient because of robotics and AI. And Yang was like, which Yang goes, I agree with that it could get there, but we're gonna miss there's gonna be a gap of time from where we are now to getting there, and that gap has to be filled because everything still runs as it is.
Yeah.
And he goes, a lot of people think they have job security, and they don't have as much job security as they really think they do. Which was interesting which I heard a lawyer speak about this, and Yang mentioned, he goes, the enrollment rate for law school went up like 22% last year. It was the number, was the figure he said, or 20%. And now as they're coming out of grad school and like being a first year associate, second year associate, they're finding that be an associate. They're finding that they can't find jobs because so many law firms are looking into shrinking down their associate pool, because AI can do the work an associate would do cheaper than having to train an associate. And that's
once it's trained.
What do you mean?
Like once the AI is trained, once you actually like implement it,
they're already doing it. Like he talked about law firms who's already, and they've cut down their work. Like
but like the initial, it's essentially mine's small like semantic where it's like initial implementation cost is expensive, but besides that, it's cheaper.
What I'm saying is they're already getting through that hurdle already.
Yeah. No, 100%.
And then Yang was saying, like, I still have a lawyer, or Graham said, I still have my lawyer, but for like a lot of contract work or majority like contract readings, like I just give it to one of these AIs, and they solve it in 10 minutes.
The thing is,
like the entire problem.
The thing is, even those law firms are gonna be in trouble. Like even the senior lawyers are gonna be in trouble.
So this is where they gave the pushback on for right now, is because you're not gonna have AIs going to court.
No, you won't.
So, but you still need the senior lawyer for that.
Yeah,
you still need the courtroom lawyer.
but fewer.
You need fewer associates.
And fewer courtroom lawyers, because the courtroom lawyer also has to like build the case, like double check the associate's work. They're not gonna go up onto the courtroom and look a fool when someone gives them bad intel.
Nah, dude, I think like the majority of the work is done by the associates. They probably read over it. But,
Yeah,
like,
of course.
I'm sure they miss things.
Mm-hmm.
But still, but you still need the courtroom lawyer to go, though.
100%. Yeah. But what I'm getting at is that really the people that are gonna come out really winning would be the people who end up making those models that are specifically tailored to the specific type of law that.
Oh yeah.
No,
No, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm just saying like they're pushback, not even pushback. They're saying like, look, you're gonna as of right now you still like what they're just saying. They were saying that, but what I'm saying is because I heard it from a lawyer is like you will still always need the courtroom lawyer though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But
for
their point, they're saying since they said like robots will probably take longer to catch up to that to be able to dispute those things.
Once AI is like in law like that, like at such a deep level where the only thing separating is the courtroom, there will be at some point where it's like, nah, you don't even need to go, and the AIs are just gonna make laws.
But that's the thing, though. So, are we going to get to the point where we're just going to allow AIs to like govern like that?
No, that's kind of where we're gonna go.
I think we
AI
don't go that
overloads.
route.
AI overlords.
Yeah, but then we're saying
are gonna be a
Skynet.
thing. Probably. I mean,
Like, no. What you're saying is Skynet, because that means the AI will at that point will be AGI, or right AGI.
Mm-hmm.
Would be AGI, and at that point it would be like, why would any of these humans like just feed off of us?
well, it's not. Well, that's their like purpose.
They're gonna want to find their own purpose.
I don't know,
Maybe.
man. I don't know. They might want to find their own purpose, but who's to say that their purpose is gonna be malicious? Why would it
We're
be
saying
inherently
Ultron.
malicious? I don't know, man.
Dude,
have you
it's
seen
gonna
the
get- bro,
have you seen
Ultron's
the show
on-
Pantheon?
Have you seen the meme? Ultron's on the internet for 5 minutes and it wanted to kill the entire world.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have you seen the
Pan-
Have you? Yeah, but have you seen
I
the
have not.
Pantheon?
I have not. No. Wait,
Great
the
show.
actual Pantheon?
No,
Like
the show.
No.
It's a show.
It's
Highly
also a
recommend
building.
it. I know. But no, I'm talking about the show. An anime. It's
No, I
animated.
haven't seen the
It's an American animation.
Okay. No, I haven't seen it.
If you've been listening to the last 5-10 minutes of this, like you need to
this
watch
slop?
that show. You need to watch that show. That show's so good.
Is it on Netflix?
I believe it is. And if it's not, that they probably just recently took it out. And by recently, I mean like maybe even months ago.
All right, we'll tune into that.
Okay, so I think now's a good time for you to say the thing that was rough earlier. I think it was a Trump joke that Trump did.
No, it wasn't a joke. It was a Trump thing. Oh. So, I think you saw in the group chat. I think Onen sent the message in the group chat. It was the Trump tip line, not tip line, investigation that the FBI did to this witness who says Trump SA'd her while she was underage.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, he read it out since he was able to get access. I forgot which one of I forgot his name. He was able to get access though. He was granted access to read the unredacted files, and this was one of them. And he took it and read it out loud to Congress.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will find on Twitter or Twitter
The unredacted
Twitter.
version
of the assault, like of her telling of what occurred.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say unredacted is because Trump's name has been redacted.
Oh,
out of everything, which again, disgusting. Why? Like you're like it's not like you're gonna get like you're not gonna get caught. Like really, like that's stupid. Makes you look more guilty. It makes you look guilty. And he's reading out loud, dude. And the thing is, it's not supposed to be out in the public, and he's just reading out loud to Congress while being like aired. I just yeah. What I take from these files, which makes me feel like people are outraged, not at the wrong thing, but they're missing the bigger picture, is these files have been in the hands of government for years now. And everyone wants to say, no, there were special rules that couldn't make you see the files because it made them certain type of classification, whatever. Which, let's say they are, right? Let's say there are all these things that can't be public. Why didn't they do what Trump did that made them somewhat public, right? Because they're still like trying to hide information, but we do have files because of an executive order he signed, which any president down the line could have done, but didn't do. Again, I'm not defending the guy, right? In no way, shape, or form. But that's not the only gripe I have. These were This was a witness's account saying what occurred to her back in 2009 when she was with Trump. The FBI did like 4 rounds of questioning to her. Like they interviewed her 4 times. Why did they stop? Or why wasn't when Epstein was brought in and they found out all these like heinous things he's done? Why didn't they go back to that 2009 with Trump to be like, hey, what happened here? Let's keep on investigating into this. And also, why did they stop at 4 interviews with her and not continue? You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you. I'm just saying, like, if these things exist and there are all these monsters out there, and the FBI did do all this, why did they stop? Why didn't they continue to pursue, especially since Epstein? Or maybe they are and they're not, and they can't say because they're ongoing investigations, But it doesn't feel like that's what's going on. It doesn't feel like there's an ongoing investigation right now. To
the Epstein files.
The rest of these people to like at least say who they are, right? But whatever. It just, my frustrating thing is we look at Trump being part of the files and being a monster, which I'm not gonna say he is or isn't, because in a court of law or as of right now there isn't. I would, it's hard to do that. But let's assume he's a monster and he shouldn't be in power and he should be impeached and everything else. What about everyone who covered it up for the last, let's say, 10 years? What the? I think we're missing the outrage, the cover up of everyone else who was there, who this existed already. I find like only focusing on the. I would say head of a snake, but this isn't a body where this is like a bigger thing. It's more like a worm, because a worm could grow itself if you cut it in half.
I don't think that's true,
dude. I think it heals though, right?
No, not remotely close.
All right,
you might be thinking about like a starfish.
Maybe a starfish. It could be a starfish.
Yeah, starfish or a lizard. Are reasonable,
right?
Now lizards are only the tail. Starfish.
No, a starfish could grow back from like a little thing.
A starfish, you could cut off the arm of a starfish and it could grow back and have a clone.
It grows a starfish most of the time, doesn't it?
A clone. Like a literal two separate entities with the same exact DNA.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
That's actually starfish are insane.
Sea life in general is wild.
Sea life is
because sponges do the same thing as starfish.
Urchins are weird.
Where's the urchin's mouth, man?
I don't know.
Do they have a mouth?
I don't know if they eat food.
That's a good question.
Right? But digressing, I think we're focusing on just one part of the problem, and the problem is, in my opinion, not is part of the problem is the entire cover up of every past possible administration that would have had this knowledge already.
Yeah.
I think that's an issue. Just as bad as the actual things that were committed.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they kept it hidden for so long.
Right?
Well,
no, we know why.
yeah.
We clearly know why, right? And mind you,
William just knocked over his microphone.
just knocked over the microphone.
He's getting a little flustered.
Bro, it gets me hot. Fucking A. They should just, I don't know, man. Just get everyone. Like, why even bother? Just get them all. Whatever.
Get them all.
It's frustrating. So, yeah, that's my Epstein tangent.
Okay, so that's what you were talking about in the beginning. I thought you were saying. I thought you were gonna go somewhere else completely with that.
Oh, no. It was that.
Okay.
Yeah. What else you got for us? Or
So, what else do we got? It's been such a crazy episode. I don't even know if I want to talk about the two things I have.
which is Bitcoin and Bitcoin?
No, it's Bitcoin and more baseball.
Okay, can we talk about what you're doing at work? Not detail wise, but some things.
I mean, I guess.
Or you-
I mean, I nothing explicit, but yeah, I think we could talk about that.
All right.
Also, it's not official yet. It's a trial period. I'm just testing
No.
the
I'm not going to talk
waters.
about. I want I want to talk about what you found.
Oh,
Or you can't.
I
talk
haven't
about
done. I haven't done enough investigation on that yet.
But you still
so I
found it.
can't.
It's still cool.
No,
All right.
not
We
this
will put a
time.
pin on
Later.
this for a
We'll
future
put a pin
episode
on.
once it's completed, so we
Yeah.
could then talk about it. We could
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I think once I wrap up with that, I think we could talk about that.
Yeah. So once it's
But
all right, cool.
Not
So
right now.
next episode, which will be in 3 weeks from now, it's gonna
That's
be
not
there.
true. That's not true. That next episode will likely not be in 3 weeks from now. But we
That was a
probably
joke.
won't be able to. We probably won't be able to talk about this for a while.
Nah, when you're done,
A month,
once
give or
it's
take.
out, once it's out,
Yeah, just to give a rough estimate of time.
let's tell them what it is. Not what it is, but like, is that I got
I can't-
trial by fire?
Yeah. So
He's gonna be a
it's like a trial period.
researcher to a degree,
I'm
a tester.
So yeah, I'm reverse engineering malware is what it is.
He's gonna be a spy now.
That's not spy work. That's
It's hacker work.
that's not hacker work either.
Okay.
It's
Scientist
blue team.
work?
It's
I don't know
you
what that
call
means,
it.
dude.
It's a bit of science. There's definitely a science.
Dude, what
to
does
it.
blue team mean?
So in security and cybersecurity in general, there's even though you're working in the field of cybersecurity, there's blue team who strictly focus on protecting, and then red team who also they are still like on the team of like protecting a company, but their methodology is of attacking the company or the organization. So they do what's called
Penetration test.
Penetration test is like the very common word form of saying it. I feel like there's some other word for it, but penetration test is the most common. Where it's like an authorized, controlled
Hack or
like
attack.
self attack, so you could see your strengths and weaknesses.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's I'm not performing any actual hacks. I'm just grabbing some malware that we're finding out in the wild and reverse engineering it. It's like let's say someone steals one of America's missiles for some reason somehow, and they start breaking down the missile, and they're like, okay, so this is how they attach this is how they attach that. this is what they're trying to deliver, the payload, the explosive, and then pretty much. Now, at that point, you could probably re-engineer it yourself, but I'm not going to be re-engineering it. I'm just going to be disassembling. So, the thing is, I found some malware that is pretty cool. At least it seems like it's going to be. It seems like it's going to be pretty
promising.
Cool. I don't know what it does yet, but its source is pretty relevant, and it's exciting. Mind you, we have some
information with saying something.
We
Whatever.
have
mind. Okay,
no,
what's up?
Not really. We have the thing is, the other one was also cool. They just finished. So the team just finished analyzing some other thing, and that one's wild. But they haven't published anything yet, so I don't want to talk about that one either.
Damn.
That one's
you can't
wild.
You
like
can't
wild.
talk until it's published.
Yeah. A lot of features. Cool. Malware's crazy. It's kind of making me want to like not use the computer ever again.
Why the computer and not the internet? Don't you get internet through? Like, don't you get malware through the internet? I don't know. I assume.
Yeah. It is.
Or they just send it to you.
But like, yeah, you can get it so many different ways. But like, what's a computer useful for if it doesn't already have the software that you're going to be using, unless you're like locally running everything, which is the correct way of doing things, which is
get out of
realistically
here, bro.
It's a realistic thing, and that's really what I mean more like.
And it's in the impossible thing to do.
It's not impossible. It just takes time and
it's
effort.
Impossible for the average person to do that.
That's mostly correct. Yeah. That's why I don't know, man. I think we need to bring like guilds back. Like.
This is a wild episode. Okay, explain, elaborate.
Like,
I don't know what you mean by guilds here now.
Like, have like a small community type of thing. Is like, okay, like you trust like, or like parties. Like, you know how in a like there's gonna be like your frontliner where someone's there for attacking. You're gonna have your tank who's gonna be like just taking the majority of the blows, and then another person just like that tank also like taking like being slower in attack but like high damage in short burst. A scout, someone to go around and like start looking for like different type of like functions,
attributes.
Functions. Like everyone has their own role. Like smaller guilds, like you need to find yourself a friend who is like a doctor who could like just treat hella shit. Find yourself a friend who is really big into farming, so that like like there's always food. Like if like there's shit going on, like they got food. Someone who is like probably really big into tech, so like tech guy, like that's the person. And then like you build a guild, you build a team, community. Because like if you think about like, have you ever seen a show where there's like guilds?
A show with guilds.
The one that I think of is an anime from like a while back. It's called Fairy Tail. And like there's different people there, but they all work kind of like to achieve pretty much a similar
Wouldn't it be easier
function.
just to say a tribe?
It's kind of like a tribe.
It's the same
but
thing.
Guilds are different. The thing is, tribes require a small total environment. Like tribes are pretty isolated. Guilds, on the other hand, operate in large populations.
Yeah, but I think it's like you when you said like you're doing semantics right now.
Yeah, that is kind of semantic.
But for what you're trying to explain, it's the same. Like it's the
it's similar. Yeah, I don't know. This has been a kind of a hectic episode.
This thing's been a disaster. We didn't even talk about the Fed pausing rates. Powell. This is like Powell's second to last meeting, giving the FOMC speech. He's getting replaced in May.
I've had fun though.
I mean, yeah. FTX paying out $2.2 billion to creditors.
There we go.
Dude, apparently like the top, like one of the creditors, like one of the group of creditors that are going to get paid out are going to get paid up. They're going to get paid 120% of what they lost.
Damn.
Like bro, they got out, bro. They did better than us with Celsius.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know what sucks? A lot of people sold their claims. Apparently,
sold their claims. Yeah, makes sense.
A lot from what I looked at, because they made it very specific. Like if you already sold your claims, like it's too bad.
You're done.
Type of it, and it's like, damn. If you would
makes sense.
If you didn't reinvest and you just kept the money, you would have probably gotten a better payout than the claims.
Mm-hmm.
Like way better than selling your claim. You know,
rough.
But talk about Iran. I mean, we did. I mean, we talked about it, but we didn't say that's been 3 weeks of it either.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no end in sight as of right now.
Nope, there is no end in sight.
Israel attacking something that the U.S. told them not to attack, apparently. That's crazy they did that.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Israel, dude. Why do they get such a slight slap on the wrist? It's like, no, don't do that. Oh, sorry.
I mean, everyone's saying Israel owns America now. Which, bro, that gets me hot. That take gets me hot.
I mean, have you not seen the video of the Jews saying it?
Who?
There's like Jews out there. They're the Orthodox Jews. They'll be like, dude, it's all Jews. Jews run everything. The Orthodox
and then
ones.
They get upset when people are anti-Semitic.
No, but these are the ones in America.
Yeah, but then I'm saying those get upset when you tell them anti-Semitic things.
But like, what was the context? I don't think that they were pro. I don't think the thing is, I don't think they were pro those Jews, because I think those Jews
pro
were
Israel.
Not, no,
Israel and Jewish are two different things.
No. It was a video that I saw of like Orthodox Jews.
I'm not sponsoring anti-Semitism, by the way. We're not here for that.
No, we're just
in case. Because I said, and then the Jews don't want us to be or get upset when people are anti-Semitic.
I see.
You know, that's.
So the thing is, essentially, so is anti-Semitism like you're anti-Judaism?
Yes.
Okay.
Or anti-Israel. Okay. I don't know. It's too complicated for me, if I'm being honest.
It's like, why not just say anti-Jewish? Like, I
don't know.
I don't.
Anti-Semitism is anti-Jewish. I'm pretty sure.
I feel kind of dumb right now, and I feel like that's the whole reason why they say that term, to make people feel dumb. Anti-Semitism is prejudice, hostility, and discrimination against Jews as a religious, ethnic, and racial group.
Yep.
Okay. Essentially, this video looked like the Orthodox Jews were being anti-Semitic towards non-Orthodox Jews, which I think is actually quite common.
Yeah, I mean, everyone does that.
And so these Orthodox Jews were saying is like it's the non-Orthodox Jews that are in control. Essentially, the ones who claim to be the real Jews are saying that the fake Jews are the problem.
Gotcha. I follow.
And I'm not trying to get canceled. I'm just trying to recount what I saw. I have no stake in this.
Dude, you know what I've seen? I'm at a point where I don't trust any video I see online anymore.
That's also very true. That's all. I'm just saying,
like, none.
The thing that I saw, it might not even be real. I mean, I don't know.
It's insane. So like I see videos of like things that like bombs or attacks happen.
Matter of fact, I would go as far as to say is like I have no opinion on this.
I have opinion on it just because I'm like we're not pro-war, but like we're not pro-governments killing their own people. We're also not pro our own government attacking other governments. So it's like, damn it, you guys put this difficult.
Life's difficult.
Dude,
I don't know.
being the president should suck.
Yeah, definitely should be real bad.
Especially in America where they can talk shit about you. In other countries, they can't do that.
That's crazy. That's a wild one.
I'm kidding. That's a joke. We're very fortunate we have the First Amendment. We're allowed to shit on Trump every other day and are allowed to shit on Biden, Obama, Bush, Clinton, all of them. And everyone else, to be a fact. Actually, we can shit on everybody. I can shit on Alex if I chose to.
I would say something else, but...
Say it.
Nah, I'm going to have to say this one offline.
Nah, say it, bro. This is already getting a shadow ban. Then probably take it like demonetized. We're already not monetized. We'll be negative. We'll have to pay YouTube to post this.
That's crazy. Paying YouTube to post a video is wild. So there's just like there's like this philosopher dude, semi-philosopher. He does like video essays on like just ideas and shit that he has. He's pretty well read. He's on Instagram, and there's like this like triad that he talks about. I don't remember the original triad, but there's another triad that he relates to the original one. If you find the video, you might know what I'm talking about. But he says everyone in this world is either dick, pussy, or asshole.
Okay.
He says all this stuff is like pussies, you know, they're like soft, they're warm, they're like all this stuff. Dicks just like to fuck shit, and assholes shit everywhere. I was gonna say, I was like, if you're shitting on me, then you're an asshole, and I can't be, because like, and then he's like start talking about the relationship of like the pussy and the asshole. He's like, oh, they're right next to each other. They kind of like together. They don't like. Started saying some stuff, and I was like, all right, well, that relationship isn't gonna work between me and you. I was like, all right, so I'm just gonna have to be a dick and fuck you, because you're being an asshole.
This took a turn.
I told you.
This took a wild turn.
I told you. He actually has a very thought out thing going on about it.
Bro, I would hope so, because if it's like that, all I understand is I'm getting fucked by a dick and I'm an asshole. That's all I got from this. Oh, Jesus. Nah, bro, I don't know.
Crazy episode. Crazy episode indeed.
Bro, and I have... I don't know.
More stories?
No.
All right, I'll save
for my girlfriend.
I'll save my other story because it'll still be relevant.
In 2 weeks from now? It's a joke.
For next week, William. Next week.
It's a joke.
I know.
Man. They all lie. Politicians all lie. Fuck them all.
That's true. That's true.
They all lie. They all like taking.
They all have their own personal agendas. Everyone does, but politicians, yeah, they have the ability to hurt the most amount of people.
Can't wait for Cuba to be free so we can invest.
People are already investing.
Cuba's government just gave the green light to invest too.
Mm-hmm. For Americans.
I think it's Cuban Americans to invest as of right now.
They're pleading for it.
Yep. I mean, wild times. I actually don't mind Cuba like being eaten, like taken over by America. I'll be like, I don't.
That's a good thing for Cuba. That's a good thing for Cuba. The only Cubans that are not going to be happy are the ones in Cuba that don't want to work.
Yeah, but even then, like, we already have people now that do that.
And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of people over there that just strictly live off of whatever remittance is sent to them by their family members over here.
Yeah. Because people in Cuba earn like $3 a month.
Yeah, like it's nothing.
At the high, like, yeah.
It's
the
rough.
only people that really get paid more are the doctors who are sent out overseas,
and not
like,
so much.
And it's probably like $100 a month, right?
Yeah.
But the government was paid like thousands of dollars for that individual to be there. They just keep all the money. It's disgusting.
Yep. Quite disgusting indeed.
I think that's why when we see some sort of like, I'm not gonna say injustice, just like shitty regimes or shitty leadership or shitty like government, we're very like, yeah, like the U.S. shouldn't attack, but at the same time we're like, it's not like these people are like helping their people. It's not like it's a good situation where they are. I'm okay with people who say like U.S. shouldn't be in anything. Like those, I like those people, like Julio.
He's like, save the money.
Julio's just like, save the money.
Well, if you guys made it this far, I think you guys should, drop a like, hit that share button, send this extremely wild video episode to your most unhinged friend, the one that is going to be like, these people are going to like, hold on, these people are nutty. We usually aren't, but I guess it's just because it's been so long. We're like, what's a good term?
Before we go, wait, I got a new computer, guys.
Yeah, you did.
We should have very good production. No malfunctions moving forward, ideally.
Big facts. Big facts.
So we are looking pretty right now.
Looking pretty.
This has been a disaster of an episode.
We don't keep on saying disaster. I don't think it's been a disaster at all.
Well, if I'm negative, it makes you look positive.
Yeah.
Heard a noise.
William has an intruder in his house.
Dude, it's been...
I hear the noise too.
It's been fun though. This is probably one of the funner episodes we've done in a bit. I'm wrapping up.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
It's been another week
of your favorite crypto podcast.
Sometimes Crypto.
The Unscripted
Crypto Podcast.
Ayo.